YouTube, what's happening? It's CJ the Detail Guy. Just hitting you back with another video, man. And I'm always doing something. Today is kind of one of them rainy days, but I always got something to keep myself busy. So today I'm in here working on not patience. Patience is getting a break right now. I still got to put the intake and stuff in there, but I'm taking my time. But I'm working on my man truck. One thing that I picked up in doing this business that I do is understanding pressure washers. So my partner, when he get his stuff in a little trouble, he called me. You see that? So I'm getting ready to pull this huge unit out the back of his truck, and I'm actually get ready to replace all this, run new plumbing, get it real nice and clean in here. I gotta add this tank. He do a lot of pressure washing, so he need a lot of bleach. So he gonna put this 30-gallon tank in there instead of just that little 5-gallon that's right there, so he can do more. So this unit that he got in here, for one, is too big, so he can't get nothing else in here. So he want to take this one out, and he want to put this 4000 in here, this one here, mounted on the plate right there, and mount it inside here and build everything around it. So that's what I'm in here doing now. I jacked this unit up with the car jack, put the blocks under it so I can get underneath it and get all these screws out on the back side in there. I had to get up under there to get them screws out. So that was a challenge in itself, but that's out. This tank still got a little bit of water in it, so I'm trying to be careful, trying not to do too much moving on this bad boy. But what I'm getting ready to do is I'm about to take my engine hoist, engine hoist, strap this big unit up, and I gotta jack this thing up just enough to get it out the truck. This thing ain't no slouch. This one of them big belt driven, what is it, MT? They call that joint, the MTM, big jank, belt driven joint. So I gotta pull this out. He told me he gonna try to sell this jank. But we gotta do something where it can't sit here. So we gotta get this thing out. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. And then I'm gonna rebuild the whole entire system. Probably by the end of the day, I'll be able to show y'all, what I got going on with this one. I don't know who did his plumbing. That's wrong. I don't know how he was pulling. I mean, these belt drivens, they pull pretty good, but your water going up like that should never be like that. If you see his filter, it's hot. So it's coming off the tank down and up. So it was going, the water flow was going to here, up to here. And when it was down flat, it was at that same level here. But that's still wrong, because your water flow it's not flowing like it needs to, so that's gonna starve your pump. So what I gotta do now is I gotta get his water flow right when I put the new unit in, because I want the water to flow straight down, straight into it. So I gotta move that filter from on this T right here. I gotta move it from on that T, and I gotta get it flat. Once I get it flat, then I'll be able to run the water through it, and it'll still continue to flow into the pressure washer at the gallons per minute that the pressure washer needs. So all this stuff, man, is important. That's why with mine, I build the way I built mine. Let me show you mine right quick. Let me show you mine. Let me turn this big X off real quick. I just in here listening to this joint while I was working, just trying to, for this morning. So I was trying to get some motivation this morning, y'all, just to keep it moving. But let me show you the back of mine. You can see my unit right there. I got a bottom feed tank, so everything drops out. So my line comes from there and goes there. All right, but it's a bottom feed. So because it's a bottom feed, or it has the flow coming out the bottom, instead of like you see his, His coming off the bottom side. Mine come completely from underneath here. So everything in this tank drops down. So all the pressure is on the feed here. So with mine, I got constant pressure pushing that water while the pressure washer is doing this thing. So I got constant gallons per minute going with mine. So what happens is when I'm working, all the water come out of my unit when I'm spraying. With his, he gets it to a certain amount of water and it won't pull no more because of the way it's set up. So we got to change that, and we got to get the flow going right so that he basically can spray the entire tank out like how I'm doing mine. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. So let me get to that. If I got some more, y'all know I'll hit you back. But this day in the life with CJ the Detail Guy, man. Here in the shop, just doing what I do, man. You know what it is. We hustling all day, baby. Gotta do what we gotta do. I hit you back. Like pulling the motor, y'all. It's crazy. Got it up out of there. YouTube, what's happening? CJ the Detail Guy. Just back with another little update. Y'all know I was in here building on this van, trying to set this unit up. I got everything out. So I got the new unit set in. As you can see, I got it set up on a skid. I had to make this skid to fit on here properly. So got the rubber bushings in the middle, got it bolted to the heavy skid. Rubber bushings bolted down on the ends. Everything clearance, muffler facing out the door, so we don't got no issue like we had before where it was burning. As you can see right there, it was burning a hole in there with this unit before because it was facing, the muffler was facing the wall. So we got that out, got that set up nice. We put a chemical tank in here. We set this chemical tank up kind of high. We put it on some blocks on the skid. This gonna get strapped down tight to the skid. Everything has clearance, so we ain't gotta worry about leaks or nothing. We're running brand new hose. I got 1-inch PVC hole here. Got this from Lowe's. It's heavy duty, it's real hard. Easy flow. You'll be able to see the water as it flows through. On this side, what I did was I changed the fitting, as you can see, to a T coming off the valve. Got another valve right here, so you got two ways to turn off the tank. So on this side here, that's gonna be your run to your pressure washer. On this side here is gonna be a release side right on this side going out that side, so you can fill up buckets or just drain your tank. The chemical tank, what he's gonna be doing, instead of him running upstream chemical, he's gonna be running downstream. What downstream is you put a tube in here that sucks or that pulls. You hook your unit up here that has a nipple right here. That's a chemical nipple. And as the pressure washer pulls, it'll pull water and it'll pull the chemical at the same time on low pressure. You could take that piece off at any time you want to stop pulling chemical and only pull water. So that's the way we're gonna set this up. This line that you see here, this line that you see right here is a return line to this point right here, which will return the water while the pressure washer is running. It'll return the water back to the tank to keep the pressure off the unloading. So we pretty much got everything covered. The pull cord is right here on the side. Pull it straight out the door. She crank right up, everything blowing out the door. I made it to easy to change the oil. Anytime you want to change the oil or do anything like that, all you gotta do, you got your fitting right here, undo your fitting right here, or you could take this entire unit from here, unbolt it from here, you can take this unit out, drain your oil. You could also drain your oil for this on the back side as well. So all corners is covered. It's neat. I cleaned up in here. Everything is up where you can see everything. So this area right here is going to be where the line from in the back is going to be coming. It's going to be coming around the back here to the filter, and the filter going straight into the inlet right there. All right, so yeah, so that'll keep all the debris or anything that may get in the tank out of the pressure washer. So that's pretty much set up. I'm gonna get the straps and I'm gonna strap this down. This is completely locked in place. Ain't gotta worry about that going nowhere. He'll have a little room here, and he'll have a little bit of room there for little small stuff. Like if you want to put a bucket or something like that, or one of his 5 gallons, because he keeps 5 gallons of chemical, but he may not even need the extra, because this is 30 gallons, so he should be able to work off of that. But you'll be able to keep your hoses in the back over here. You can keep them right down in this area right here, but when you open this gate, let me get this gate open. I'm sitting here watching CJ on 32s. But when you open the gate, the doors, and you see that looks a lot more professional. It's a little more compact than having this humongous unit in there. It gives a little bit cleaner look. I don't know if you can really see that from here, but it gives it a little cleaner look when you're looking at it. If he wanted to paint all of the skids and stuff like that, that would make it look even better. Once he cleans up this area here good, it really look good. But the way it's set in here now, it's easy access for work. Like you can immediately get out of your truck and pull your cord. One pull, boom, you working. Because you can hook your pressure washer hose up directly right here. So you're getting complete length of your pressure washer. You don't see no reels and none of that stuff like that, which would be nice. Don't get me wrong, that would be nice. You could actually put one right here if you wanted to. But that's going to add more hosing and just add a little bit more little mess. He could even put one up here in the roof if he wanted to. Put it there, run the cord down here, but that'll just make more congestion for it. But having a hose in the back, he can have his 100-foot, 50-foot, whatever, all his different hoses there. Hook them up right here, and he's getting complete length. From here, if you know about pressure washer hoses, they got the, here go one of mine here. You got this much of the pressure washer hose that's usually kind of stiff, but from back here on, it's flexible. So from here, he's a straight out the door, so he can use complete footage of his pressure washer hose and get maximum distance and coverage on what he's trying to do. So I'm calling this a win. When I finish it, I'll probably hit y'all back, let y'all see a little bit more. But as of right now, you know, this is pretty much about it. It's a lot of brainstorming goes into this stuff to make sure that it's working, because you got to have the proper gravity feed. You got to make sure everything is right before you lock everything down. So that's where I'm at right now. Just wanted to show y'all the setup on how it's going to be going. Now, this could even work for a detail setup. It could work perfect for a detail setup, especially if you're doing fleet work. I do a lot of fleet work. So imagine you being able to have a water tank and a soap tank. You could go and soap down and pressure clean multiple vehicles with this. I got this similar setup on one of my skids over there. You got your tank. Let me show you. This is my setup here with the rig, right? I could take my pressure washer, I can make this one the chemical tank, this one the water tank. This whole skid gets picked up and sat on the back of my truck. But I can take this entire skid, and if I only wanted to shoot water, on the side right here, if you see it, we got 2 valves on there. I can cut one valve off and only suck from one. All right, and that one would give me either soap or water. That's the way I got it set up on this right here. And I got the same thing, return line, everything. So it's a lot with this pressure washer stuff. That's why, I got all that stuff on the truck, because you gotta learn how to do this stuff, because a lot of shops that do pressure washer work, they either closing or they charging the arm and the leg. So pick up on this stuff, detailers. Learn how to work with your pressure washers, all that different stuff like that, and you'll save a lot of money. This guy, he just likes how I do the stuff, so he brings them back to me pretty consistently to maintenance them and to just build them out. So I appreciate the business, but I'm gonna end this video right here. If I got some more, y'all know I'll hit you back. YouTube is back. The update on this build here. Alright, got it finished. It's running, it's doing everything. I don't got no leaks. Everything is set up like it's supposed to. Let me walk you through what I got. So we got a pressure washer put in. We had a plate customized to fit perfectly in here with your rubbers here and your rubbers back here. We had the lines reran from the tank to here. We had a chemical tank installed, strapped down. She not moving, she locked in. We have it higher than the pressure washer, so when he connects his chemical line to here, it'll suck pretty good from there. The water is a side feed out the tank, so we ran all the lines over here. You see, we put new lines on all the way around, even with the drain line that comes around. We put that line on here, and we added a little valve on there for emptying it and filling it up if he needs to. We ran a turn line from the unloader back to the tank. We strapped that down up underneath there good, and that's running back into the tank. We plugged off this tank here, right here. We plugged it off so it won't leak or anything like that. So everything is running. I've already tested everything. It's full pressure, even with this low amount of water. Let me show y'all. Even with that low amount of water in there, if you can see it, it's about right there. It's pushing water all the way where it needs to at full pressure. So we got it running good. You can see all the water to make sure ain't nothing crazy, nothing is happening. We put the filter right at the front, so it's flowing right through the filter right into the pressure washer, no issues. Anytime you need to change the filter out, he can turn off the water valve in the back over here. Just go to the side, turn it off. He come right here and empty his filter, clean it out, put it right back on with no issues. We got the pull strap right here on the side. Just reach your hand right in there like that and pull that right out. You're pulling it right out the door. Shouldn't be no issues. I ain't have a problem with doing it, so he shouldn't either. So, but there it is. It's ready. A simple pressure washer unit with a chemical tank. All right, this right here, this is a 4,000 PSI pressure washer, crazy power. You got a 30-gallon chemical tank here and a 100-gallon rinse tank. That's water. All right, so, and like I said, when he's pulling water from here with the chemical sprayer, he should be able to get full pull or full suction off of there because it's sitting higher. So it's going to be pulling everything down. So he should be good to go. The way we have this nipple here for the pressure washer, he's only going to probably lose about a foot of his hose. So if he has 100 feet hose, he's going to be using 99. Vice versa, 50 foot, 49. Because you'll have your hose hooked here and coming out the door. Alright, the only way we can probably get all 100 feet of it, you put an angle on this joker here, make that come straight out the door. If he comes straight out the door with it, he'll have full length of his hose. But for now, shoot, you put a couple hoses together and you wrap around the whole house. Your whole unit is enclosed. Everything will be in. He got room to put stuff in here if he needs to. Some buckets, some more chemicals, whatever he needs. He can put right in here and everything will work fine. Like I said, everything is mounted down with its rubber boots on each end. So we ain't got no vibration issues. It's extremely quiet, which I was surprised, but when you think about it, this muffler is being pushed out. Everything is coming out the door, so Ain't got no issues. Shouldn't have an issue with anything. This is a nice little setup. This is a strictly pressure washer setup. It can be used for car washing, but that pressure washer is too strong. If anything, it could be used to clean big trucks, 18-wheelers, different things like that. Pressure does work when it comes to cleaning stuff like that. So that's done, finished. Today is actually Thanksgiving, y'all, and I'm in here working, so had to get that done. I'm still working. If you can see back over there, I'm still working on my intake for Patience. But Patience is in hibernation right now. She in hibernation, so I ain't messing with her right now until I get ready to get the last part for that intake to put it in. But just wanted to show y'all some of the stuff I be doing. Well, I be hustling. That's what you gotta do these days. But when I got some more, y'all know I hit y'all back. I'm gone.